Hello guys, I'm the Shockwave King, yes, back once again. And it's the title of the video, who will be the next great Takamura opponent? We have seen many have tried to search, many have tried to step up against the great Takamura and met the most brutal savage defeat. We met a hawk and he got knocked out cold. We met an eagle, he got knocked out cold. We met a bison, he got knocked out cold. But who will be next? Who would be met? We have met goats, we have met foxes, we have met Mickey Mouse. But by this point, I'm pretty sure everybody can understand the pretty much the pun of Takamura and his fights, where they're all being named as some type of animal. But let me tell me, we're not here about the animal names. We're here about the next opponent, the next brand new challenger. And who I think I could punch would be, because recently with the Richard Bison's fight, it changed everything. The first Takamura took out Takamura. It was eagle v eagle combat, and we can't allow all this eagle crime out here in these streets. But apparently the crime has just been run rapid. An eagle has taken out a hawk has killed a hawk when Takamura's junior middleweight bout. That's just hawk on hawk crime. And then the hawk took on an eagle and killed the eagle. Yes, he has murdered the colon eagle. He fought, then he took out the major next opponent, Bison. Now, in my opinion, since Richard Bison did change the landscape to show that Murakami can show like different styles, but on a higher level of the flicker jabs. Mishiba used the flicker jab, but we didn't see Mishiba pull out jabs like those until he fought Shinobu. Now, cool, the flicker counter, the anti-flicker. I don't know if Mishima, I can't recall Mishima how to deal with it since he didn't fight against Miyata, but I can't confirm that he does know how to deal with it. So but it's still that open up an avenue to see or to attempt to bring back some other fighting styles that could be used in a world level. We haven't seen Takamura fight a southpaw either, so it'd be interesting. Takamura was fighting a southpaw. Now I doubt he'll fall for the same thing as Sinnoh did, where he was throwing straight punches the entire time, but then again, he had the crouching style, and he been hitting the gym, been hitting the ankle weights, and it was only able to work for so long before he brutally got his face pounded. But in this case, I don't know who the next opponent can be, but I do have some theories, right? And one I've been thinking about recently is, what if we got a high class someone more? And I know, hold me there, just in the fighting style. And the reason why the bullet should actually make sense, if we don't get it with Takamura, we also get it with Ippo, it's a Gaike. But to me, it's mainly really just the Takamura right now, because just like the guy who Samamura is based on, his left hand was monstrous. Technically, he's supposed to be a southpaw, but he chose to be a right one, and that left hand was monstrous, getting KO'd with the right hand, smacking people up with the right hand. The dude was monstrous, and see Takamura deal with a monster like that with a strong jab will be something. And sure, we have seen Takamura go against David Eagle, but the jabbing is not on the same level. It's not on the same level, alright? We've seen Samamura punch bullets with revolvers. I want to see someone punch bullets into people like a sniper, just ripping them, tearing their face out, seeing the blood fly, just eating hamburgers, just getting their face ripped alive. Ripped alive, Billy. Ripped alive. And it would be an interesting thing, but for the world level, it could be possible. It could be there, even though it was mentioned with like a Filipino style, and just like down to with the corkscrew, he's not the only one who uses it. But it would be an interesting opponent. If somebody say, "What if Takamura get an Ippo?" or like someone like that, it's just, we technically already found an Ippo, but how heavy and hard he punched. But not heavy hard to punch. Basically, Ippo to me was David Eagle, who was 100% all about skill, who was 100% about refining his craft to perfection. That was to me, that was Ippo right there. He's already fought Takamura. Now another interesting one. What if he fought Aoki? And the reason why I just like Takamura is already sick of Aoki's shit, but if you go any further, if he has to fight somebody as a heavyweight, like some type of like 40-year-old heavyweight who Takamura jokes around is the future Aoki, boy, that'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. No matter which way you match it up, it'll be perfect. It'll be purely perfect for the type of person who Takamura is. He can finally punch Aoki in the face the way he really truly wants to. And it's just one of those things where it's just like, finally, I can finally kill Aoki. What do you mean you can finally kill me? You gotta keep it this entire time and do it. Blam! One hit kill. Well, you're not really strong enough. It also evidence the fact, because he does at some times have a despise for Aoki. And he does hunt Aoki at times. Alright, Aoki is the ultimate prey. He's the ultimate person to make pranks and jokes on. So make it see, real life 40-year-old Aoki, who's a threat for like in the super weight. Maybe they need a test. Maybe they test Takamura in the next weight class, in the super heavyweight weight class, and they're gonna bring in this older guy who's not only just there for the money, but he just like he does have some skill. He's like a yogi. He pulls these cheap tricks. It will be a mix-up for the usual Takamura match. Now, it wouldn't be like Malcolm Gecko, but you can't fuse it. Yeah, you can't fuse the two together and come up with something interesting. All right, we can't deny that. But seeing an Aoki style opponent would be interesting. Cause like seeing the ippo would be interesting since technically we already got like a slight spar between the two already. But it's just seeing somebody else with the peekaboo stance where they say to be dinosaurs, it wouldn't be the same in my opinion. It just wouldn't. Like ippo would just be like that last rising stallion who's out there using the peekaboo stance that's so outdated, showing that Freddy Gonzalez threw him in his dinosaur style under the bus like it was just trash. So to see somebody else with that same style, it wouldn't be the same. It would be the same. But another person we could have as the opponent for Takamura is a switch hitter. Not a switch hitter, the switch hitter. We have seen switch hitters before in Randy Boy Jr., but we haven't really seen a switch hitter on a world class. And I'm sorry, I personally I don't hate Takamura. I really don't. Not Takamura. I don't hate Randy Boy Jr., but I just don't like him because the only reason he started winning because of Miata's weight management. But having a world class switch hitter based off of Marvin the Marvelous Hagler would be excellent. That would be great. That would be fantastic. In my opinion, it'd be excellent. But will we ever get it? Who knows? Who knows? There's like 1,000 different ways you can match this up. But for the matchup of just like you want to go by a previous style when it's in the world stage, I do think seeing a proper switch hitter will be excellent, or a counter specialist like Miata. There are some heavyweight counter specialists, and seeing that would be excellent. Well, another one is we could have that. Now that we gotta say that for like heavy lightweight, that whole Ali archetype. That person who's like Ali, but like a better version. Oh, another version. Further with the whole Miata idea, a Sugar Ray Leonard. That's Miata said, a Sugar Ray Leonard. And I butchered that one. I gotta admit that. That'd be excellent to see a Sugar Ray Leonard in a heavier class, especially should be in super middleweight, which I don't think Sugar Ray Leonard competed in super heavyweight. I don't believe. If I do recall, I don't believe so. But I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong in that. But seeing like a super middleweight Sugar Ray Leonard will also be something. Will also be another spectacle to see. It really would. Now, seeing the super we already got like a Wally type archetype. We already have one. And I don't think there'd be any enjoyment seeing like another Freddy Gonzalez since we're already in the middle of a Freddy Gonzalez fight. But what other styles can we have? What other styles? We can have somebody who punches harder than Takamura. We can have that. But then that's gonna be a really, really nasty fight there. That's just gonna be outright dirty. That would just be nasty. Cause then it be like the Takamura would be it would be the Shimbukuru to Takamura. Someone who could hit just as hard or as hard as Takamura. That'd be monstrous. Even though Takamura's not in his right weight class, that'd be excellent as a fight between the two. Just pounding each other. It is just like they be going back and forth. Wham, 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 Takamura, wham, Takamura. They're just going for a dual exchange. They're going back and forth. They're spitting and slopping. Takamura. You got ippo. Everybody else in the background. Takamura losing consciousness. And it's just like blah, blah. But in that case, what it would come down to? Cause we haven't seen like Takamura got some world class footwork, but have you really seen Takamura pull out an alright? Actually, we have. We have seen Takamura mess up Michael Goat. Even though he didn't have to do Michael Goat like that, he did mess up Michael Goat. And it was just, he didn't have to do him like that. Alright, he didn't have to do him like that. I thought Michael Goat was putting up a fight. Then next thing you know, Takamura KOs in the next chapter. Like, what? What? Come on, Takamura. Give me a chance here. Alright? Give me a chance here. But hey, Takamura did what Takamura wanted to do. It's just, the Michael Goat wasn't world class enough, and Michael Goat got what he wanted. He wanted to fight Takamura. So he got Takamura, right? He got what he asked for, and it wasn't what he wanted. Now, it was quite sad that Takamura had to do him like that, but it's just, sometimes, you just gotta be a sucker for a pawn, alright? You're lost. Cause I've never seen somebody study Takamura either. Everybody got the common consensus that Takamura is a threat. But we ever seen like a cold-blooded, calculated machine that just be right in there. Just like, maybe like, oh yeah, you can have like a Young B. Kim type situation. The man who's all about stats. Similar to Sonata, but not really. Not really. Cause we don't want like a military officer who just want to fight this, but it's just like, to have that like type of machine type build-up. We got something like that. Which could work. But I know one thing, we have not seen Takamura slug it out with anybody though. I think I'd rather see a slugger for the next fight. Cause we've ever seen Takamura go tactical. Actually, I take that. Alright. We have seen Takamura go tactical, cause I just remembered how he was breaking down Richard Bison. One after another, and it just, he didn't deserve that. But then again, Richard Bison wasn't really on Takamura's level. He wasn't. He has some good techniques, some good skill, besides from that feint and the potential Takamura having to detect retina. He wasn't on the same level at all. Because he was winning. And sure, Richard Bison was getting the better hand of him with the flickers until Takamura kicked it up in the high gear. Then we're always having problems. But yeah, the next opponent for Takamura is very interesting. It could be a million things. I really don't personally know anybody in the super heavyweight class that can actually base this character off of. Not a super heavyweight, super middleweight class that can base this character off of. I personally don't. A switch hitter would be interesting. A slugger would be interesting. Joe's got a lot of options to talk more. Like some people believe, like on the Reddit, when I went on the Reddit like some days ago, just like, is it ever going to finish the storyline? I'm sorry, the story's about ippo right now currently. It is what it is. It is what it is. And some people might not like that. I got no problem with it not focusing on Takamura. I mean, on ippo. Well, on Takamura currently, because, you know, in my opinion, you gotta sprinkle out the Takamura. Sprinkles the Takamura everywhere. And so that's where I treat Takamura. But the next fight is on the way, right? It's not gonna never show up. This is the great Takamura, right? Takamura, in my opinion, is just as big as ippo, in my opinion. And that's the way I treat Takamura. He is the secondary main character. Yeah, but yeah, you can pretty much say that. But the more interesting thing is, if Kimura ever becomes champion, and if Aoki ever becomes champion, so would that also put them in the same crowd of the champions like Aoki tried to get to earlier, or just would Takamura just beat you high and kick it up another high gear? Because we can't confirm in the next fight that ippo will be back, or he won't be back. So just, if we do get another fight before ippo comes back with Takamura, would it be like the Richard Bison fight? Will it be like that? Or would it be something more? Something more. Cause I want to see Takamura slug it out. I really do. Besides from that, besides from a Samuel Moore type character with the boss's skill, or a Marvin Hagler switch hitter, I really think seeing an absolute slugger would be excellent for him. I don't know what type of slugger would be excellent for Takamura though. I don't really know too many super heavyweights. Or we could have a situation where Takamura is going against a super fast fighter who's a middleweight, which would also be relevant of the Shikare Leonard, but it'd be based off of Itagaki. That'd be interesting. Or he can go against a determined old man instead of the Joker, which would be Kimura, who will never give up, who will never fall until his body stops completely. So we do got a lot of options. Alright, a lot of options we can speculate and throw around of who Takamura's next opponent will be. I can't guarantee the next major fight will be Takamura, but honestly with the Freddy Gonzalez fight, the way it's looking like, it usually hits some type of mid-round is in the second round now. It could go on fucking maybe another 5 to 6 more chapters, but I don't think it could be drug out that much. So like you expected it would, but I'll get to my dream fight video. I'll get to my dream fight video, cause this very well could happen, and if it does, Billy, if it does, that'd be the best thing in the world. There'd be nothing to beat that. But as for Takamura himself, I don't know. I really would like to see a switch hitter or someone more, or somebody who can really push Takamura to not only prove his skill, but to prove his strength. Because once again, he is going up another weight class. But another question is, Takamura like defending his belt in the underhand weight classes, or it's just one of those things where it's just like nobody want to challenge this animal? And somebody say, oh, you gotta make him undisputed. We don't need to see him undisputed. We need him to go up another rank. Alright, Takamura has been in the middleweight class for over 500 chapters now. He just became unified, alright? He should be done with the middleweight class. Even Takamura himself is done with that class. Not even he can take this shit no more. So all I can hope is, in the future, the Takamura fight will be excellent. There hasn't been one disappointing yet, at all. Now for that's when that sit here act like the Hajime ippo fans, where every single fight is a 10 out of 10. No, it's not. But when George delivers excellently, and it's perfect. The only other tragedy is we won't be getting a season 4 for any time soon, as far as I know. Let the sales go down, and you know, George need to pull out his trump card. Hajime no anime card. Go! It's the ultimate marketing, and every time they drag it out, more and more fans shows up, in my opinion. So I just hope for the best. I don't know what you guys think for the next Takamura opponent. I'll put down my selection down below. You might have some better ideas than I do, because I really don't want to see another ippo though. I don't. And somebody say, oh, you're doing the ippo, you're gonna show better version of the style, then ippo get inspired. No. There's never been ippo's style to get inspired. He came up with a Demptero by himself. And sure, the coach might get inspired by somebody else, but that's not usually ippo's style at all. That's not how he works at all. Ippo is hardworking. Ippo pushes up to the limits, right? And the way Ippo is going, when he ever masters the all-new Demptero, he will be broken. He really, there's no other way to put it. Because seeing the semi-version of Demptero, the way he was just, did you see that way he was moving back and forth? Did you see the way he was moving back and forth against Caveira? Did you see that head movement, Billy? And people be just like, oh, he gonna do this and that, and he gonna change this and that, and this and that, and he just need to go back to the basics. He already knew the basics. He knew the basics, and he still got beat by Gonzalez. So it's not gonna do him any good, in my opinion. So in my opinion, Ippo will return, but when it refers to Takamura, when it refers to the great Takamura, his next opponent can't be the Bullets. I really would like to see the Bullets, but if not the Bullets, maybe it could be a switch hitter hard puncher. Maybe it can be that. It wouldn't be too surprising in the world of boxing, and it's 100% plausible. So, hey, let me know what you guys think down below. What do you think, personally, in your deepest hearts of hearts, the great Takamura next opponent will be? Because I'll be here. Alright, hopefully I'll be around to see it. Be here to report about it. You guys can like and subscribe. I don't know really. When it refers to me and my channel, I don't know. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you think my suggestions are wrong, tell me what you got, Billy. Tell me. Share it with us all. We will all like to enjoy your idea, because yours can be 10 times better than mine. If you boom, Shockwave King. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the footage. Hope you enjoyed the video itself. And that's pretty much it. Peace.